Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Down to City. If you haven't seen the previous episode, definitely check it out in the upper right information button, including playlists and some other playlists as usual. Now I do see that we need some more people to work for us. That's a total of 3 people, yeah. So there you go. Demand goes up for everything. And so we have everything that we need now. Which is very good, which is very nice. But today, if you have seen the previous episode, watch it in the upper right information button. You saw that we have a lot of money, we have a lot of research, you know. And that we want to make the Fountain of Seasons. Provides up to 50 decoration points to nearby buildings depending on the distance. Well, you can see the distance over here, those circles. And then there's a small circle, you can see it in the water. That is also over there. But I think if we place it over here, it's still next to our mansion. And not only that, but these houses have benefit of it. This complete new neighborhood area will have complete benefit of it. And it's gonna be very good for the shops that I want to place over here. And so today we will place this. Unfortunately, we lose a little bit by the tracks, to say it like that. Because the tracks, yeah, they don't need beauty. But whatever, it's fine. I think it is important to make space for monuments like these. Let's just make the community a thriving one. Yeah, I think want to have it about here. For my feeling, this is the best that we could. Sure, there we go. So it's getting created. And sure, we still have the road underneath it, but that doesn't matter, you know. Because we are going to build a plaza around it. Plaza, some roads, some plaza, we'll see. And because monumental, build your first monument. Because this one is already completely full. And we have 105 demand. We also need more houses. And I was about to make more houses over here. Until the fact that I was like, oh, wait a second. If I build houses over here, look, people are already not very happy about how many happiness bonus or penalty, depending on how many residents live nearby. Happiness decreases if the residence is located in a more densely populated part of town. Now, 37% is close to 40%, so that's still fine. But we obviously want to have it around the 40%. Or at least above 30, to say it like that. And this is all, yeah, it's pretty dense. That's definitely true. But, well, you can't do anything about it, unfortunately. Also, these people want to live alone. I've given them this house, which is then close, obviously. Or at least furthest away from any neighbors at all. But still not perfect, because they only have 12% happiness. But still, our people are 100% happy, and that counts, you know. That counts very much. So I think that is beautiful. Yeah, as you can see, it also gets rid of it. So let's at least create a plaza. And I think I'll go with square this time. Yes, square. Oh, we can't make this. We can't turn it around. Oh, okay. Never mind, we're going for rounds. It doesn't have to be perfect, obviously, but close to perfect could be nice. So, hold control. Hold shift for the eraser. Well, it has to be everywhere. We're just going to do it like this. So at least everywhere of the thing has been made a plaza. So I rather have a more vibrant place than a place that is like completely square, to say it like that. Like this, you see that there are some bigger, some smaller. I rather have that than that I really have a straight thing. Like over here it looks good, but that big, I don't know. Oh, nearly disconnecting that path. Just want to redraw it for a bit, or at least for, yeah, a bit. Not everything, just a bit. Yeah, no, that's just not gonna work for us. It's very unfortunate. So at least you do have some straight curves. Or curves. Straight lines. I don't know. Yeah, this does look a bit better. Yeah, no, I come back on my opinion, and I think this is better. Though, you do have to center it. And that center is about... It's also not completely, still a little like this. But you know, whatever. This is not about being perfect, right? This is all about that it's like pretty. Not perfect, but just pretty. You don't have to be perfect to be pretty. I think this is fine. If we leave it like that, that's perfect. Oh. Still at the thing. At least that's gone up, the rating, I suppose. Okay. Create path. This is normally a 4 path. Oh. I still have the line tool on. I want to draw in freedom. Maybe make it a little bit bigger. Why? Because there are obviously more people that want to go here now. That's mostly why. And then indeed like that, just pull it into the curve. And you don't even see that it gets smaller. You see that it gets smaller, but not drastically, right? There is an access point. Over here, a beautiful access point. Then we can have some greenery over here or something like that. Or at least that's how I see it. Put some fences around, put some trees inside there. I think that'll be lovely. And practically, then you can say, you know what? We'll move my house to here. We could say that, but I think I'm not even gonna do that. Because this house, my house, is within everybody's reach. People need to go to the mailbox as well, you know, to put in requests. And I think this is a very beautiful placement for our house. And that not only because of that it's the same within height, but also if we place like 1 or 2 extra houses over there, people are gonna think it's even more dense, because it is going to be more dense, and people won't like it as much. So that's why I do it over there. Okay. You can have very small commerce buildings. Practically possible. Yes, certainly. And we did need one, I believe. But first I will make this one. Because this was the main reason for making it. Not going to be on the town square. Which is actually possible. Yeah. It certainly is possible. But that's not what we do. Place it on the side. Maybe even a little further back. No. I don't specifically think so. I think we just placed it over there. And that is beautiful. The shoe factory. Production 120, demand 105. So that eventually goes up enough. And I think it should be enough. This as well. Same. Yeah, it's enough. The optician. Yeah, we really did need that. And I think you'll then provide for this one. Probably. Are you gonna do it? No workers available to fulfill demand. You're not doing anything. You're gonna work here. Warehouse can transport to this building. Which you have then too much demand. 128. Yeah. So it is going to be that one that does it. But then we have to think by ourselves, isn't it more efficient to, because eventually, will we have this over here eventually? The chances are there that we do have it and do need it. Clothing store, how is that one looking? You can even have more demand. Okay, so, or production. So that's fine. That's totally fine. The shoemaker. I think it's actually a very beautiful spot that fills it in quite correctly. Then we can have some greenery over there still. Yeah, yeah. I do like this. And then for the people, you already placed another building of the side. Keep in mind that only house connected to yeah, I know. Worry about it. Now scream at me. We are going to paint it again. Then some birds. Or sand, no. Dark grass. Dry grass. Gray grass. Birds. Stone. Stone genuinely is just the better option, I believe. Because then at least you're walking on some sort of pavement. No? Okay. Like that. You're still empty, to say it like that. But then we just have it for the future. Because we do not really directly need workers in there. We just need it for the future. But what we can do is pull away two of you. Pull away two of you. And bring you over here. Because then at least there will be a demand over here. And people don't have to completely walk over here. Okay, so... But there's still more demand. Oh, wait, no. There's currently demand because there is just not enough route going on there. Yeah, no, that's fair. Boop. Going right into there. And then perhaps even with a very beautiful thing like this, I think that will add yeah, some beauty to the area. Also not only some beauty, but like we can definitely play around with it. As in, for example, we can now also do say, oh well, Just want to expand this until here. You know? Maybe go a little in a curve. Just so you cheat it a little. And ta-da! You have that. And then that looks just a bit better. Oh, this is absolutely magnificent. Oh my god, look at all the statues in there as well. Whoa. Wow, that's very, very cool. So we have you. But what did we need more of? To say it like that. You need more than... You need everything. Ooh, okay. So, isn't it better indeed to just place a warehouse again? A new warehouse. And perhaps we could even do that somewhere over here. Just so we can, or might, get rid of that one. Because then this one can also take over those. Let's delete this tree for a second. Because I'd rather have a new warehouse closer. There. Just so it's more doable. And those small stalls that we have, yeah, they are gonna require a little more. Or not even. Maybe we keep the old warehouse. Yeah, we can keep it. Why not? Does it stand in our way? No, it doesn't. So, don't worry. Bigger path. At least it looks connected. Then you indeed only need 2 laborers. And the most expensive is the station. This one, yeah, just has his own little demand. That's lovely. Now, yeah, because we have people working here, we actually do require them to work. So we actually don't... Oh, I had it on pause. So we actually don't have enough capacity now because those were fine. Now we also use those. So that we use them is practically not very efficient, but whatever. It's if it works, it works. And so we will keep it working like that. Now on here, I think we're going to place some houses still. Connected to the road directly. Usually we don't do that. But I think over here in this area, it might even be a must because you're with your terrain in the back. Just a little space next to them. We could practically make another one over here. What are we otherwise gonna use for? Nothing. Let's just do it. Hop. A extra house once again. And part of these houses practically. It's all the same street, you know. Then you live next to a very beautiful area. Oh yeah, that's definitely filling it in. Lovely. You want to live next to flowers? Last time we already decided that this is probably gonna be one of those. So, flowers. Yeah, 20%. You want to live here? You know, if there's already a 20%, then there's no need for anything, you know, to not for anyone to move. Extra poultry. You now do want an extra person over here as well, but we do not have that capacity. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, Lord. Look at the area that it covers. This one covers also a very large area. Yeah, just a little smaller. Do we have any worker somewhere that is working for like where it's not needed? No, otherwise we would see a sleeping icon. So we're currently using every single worker that we need, unfortunately. And then over here, I'm thinking, boop. Okay. And then that's already in there as well. Oh, isn't it lovely? All these children going to the playground. Definitely nice to have made a little bit of a playground for them over here. No, yeah, no, this is just going to be green space. I was about to say we can also make... we can make it a bit bigger. There's no problem. There's the whole hedge. Yeah, Oh, now we can. Lovely. Keep some green space, but just a little more limited. So, because then obviously we're also going to make some green space over here, but more also for children to play hide and seek in, you know, with the flower bushes over here and playing hide and seek. Apparel shop nearby. Now, what did you want? Nothing specifically. 19%. Well, the house is yours. Bloop. I'm going to add it over here. No, they don't accept that. They really just want to go over there. Okay, noted. So we have 3 people not doing anything, but I rather have them in the research facility than that they actually don't do anything. Even though in the research facility they don't do anything, it's still fine. What a story. Well, we did need... I don't know what it was. The poultry... Yeah, that's nearly full again. But that's with all of them. They're all nearly full again. 68, yeah, no, but that's fine. You know what? Just to already have it, I'm just already going to place some things. Even be just over here, you know? So maybe we do have space for some more. Yeah. At least you already have 2 of them. Because if we achieve 120 townfolk, more people wanna go there again. And like, then you do need the capacity. But that capacity we are currently building, so that's fine. You can be over here as far as I care. Ooh, over here is also a good one. Which are we then missing? The poultry, right? Yeah. Are you gonna fit over there? Like it's made for it, or something. This is nearly perfect. Nearly. Yeah, practically it is. Nah, because they gotta stand there, so... Not perfect, but it is very close to perfect. I can also just move the path a little backwards still. That might just be worth doing. So, there you go. And then instead what I'll do, because I don't want to give them very limited space, they still have to stand back here, you know. So what I'll do, it's tinier. So then at least I have enough space. Now we can also plant some extra trees or whatnot. So and yeah, the path still remains the same, to say it like that, same width, Just a little more curvy, but a little more curvy. That doesn't matter. There you go. And then we have all the stalls again. Just on the big plaza. Wow. I nearly want to move my house to there. Oh, I love the shoes on top, actually. Is that the... No, there's no smoke coming out of there, but it would have been great or lovely to see. That was a possibility. Okay. And you need another one. But that's fine. We can have that. Yeah, if this were to do all of that, yeah, it totally wouldn't have worked. Totally wouldn't have worked. But this one, doing this, is way more possible, you know? Way more possible. So that's just great. Very good. Yeah, these houses. You can say, okay, they're small, they're cute, they're tiny. That's true. These houses as well. I mean, these can stay tiny. At least these two will go up. These four. Why? Because you're just... This is practically now the main square, right? Of the city. Of the town. Like, this is a little square, this is a little square, this is a little square. But this is where the magic happens. Here, you have everything. So, obviously, then you want a little more density. And people just want to move in. So, you know, there we go. The optician. What were they complaining about? I have no idea. You can upgrade your city. Yes, I know, game. I know I can. But by upgrading it, I also see that we need some lanterns. I kind of forgot that a little bit. It might help, you know, to have some lights here and there. Overall, we have to light up everything everywhere. Not only here. At least that will already work fine. We have a lantern over here. We can have one over there as well. Then that should be okay. Train! Choo choo! Beautiful. And then over here we have one. Over there we have one. Over here. Yeah. Overall. New houses. Require new lanterns on the sides. But also new lanterns overall. One is close to there, so we're going to put that one over there. Might think it's still close, but whatever. I think I'd rather have it over there than over here. And then over there again. Yeah, nice little line. Very good. Beautiful little monument. People definitely get happy about it. That's good. Oh, what a lovely square. It's too lovely. I also always want something for the kids. There you go. Kids now have that playground. And of course, some metal benches so they don't wear down. Fine. To admire the beautiful fountain. And to just sit in general, you know. People sometimes need a little break. So, like that. Ah, isn't it beautiful? Perhaps we could place this one over here. You can also just have some benches. Next to the fountain somewhere. Could be very cool, right? Like over here. Or over here is maybe better. Yeah, that is a bit better than over here, because over here it's a little crowded. What was the button for that? No, just have a few benches around. It will just be lovely. Place a well over there. Just for the sake of having a well. And then large tree. One over here. One over there. Just so you kind of hide the that. Yeah, that's nice. Very good. Then some medium tree. So you hide the houses, and the houses have less annoyance of like the fountain or the noise that people make over here, you know. Here, you can have some bushes, or perhaps small trees. You can certainly have that. So the kids don't have to see the shoes, you know. And then we have flower bushes, which they absolutely love, right? Oh, I want to randomize them. That could be nice. Still placing two next to each other. Oh my god. That can only happen to me, I'm telling you. Just some benches against my fence. My fence, eh? Oh no, it doesn't matter. I think instead of having those, you can better have a normal real tree. And then sometimes you have shade, sometimes you don't. Real trees are just a bit more lovely than those potted plants. So potted plants are also not bad, but I think next to children you just want real nature instead of potted nature. Place 500 decorations. Artistic vision. Okay. Definitely done great in that view. Plop, plop, plop. There you go. More. big bush. Just a few wild bushes. A small one in front. That's nearly a dead bush or something. So just a few bushes always go a great way. And then we also have this little playground now officially completed. Looks lovely. Looks very good. You also obviously have your little playground over here. Or well, playground. Your stepping stones. Hopscotch, whatever it was called. Nice. Very, very good. This area. Also not perfect. 500 decorations, please. I wonder how. By placing them. That's how. Are we gonna do anything with this? We can have them let tiny backyards, but yeah, the problem is they don't have back doors. I will give them backyards. These are the very desired houses anyways. What I know, so that's good. With larger fences. Yeah, let's give them small backyards. So they have a front yard, a pretty big one, like no one else has. And then they still have a backyard as well. Well, except for you perhaps, but yeah, I get what I mean. Sure. Small little wooden arch for you. Or community gardens. There's also a way of saying it. I think we'll make it community gardens. It might be better. Sure. With a fence that tall. Very believable. I mean, people working for the community sometimes also want a little bit of privacy, right? So, and from here, doors there. That's fine. Yeah, nice. Well, community gardens should definitely have some tables that people can just sit and enjoy it. You are going to have to be upgraded to a bigger one, I believe. So otherwise it's just not, yeah, it's a little weird otherwise. It's beautiful. Reach 500 decoration points on a single house. That's probably you. Yep. 30%. 30% is the maximum. Yeah. Then I'm upgrading these houses again. I mean, I'm also upgrading this work, and probably also these houses a little bit. If it works, it works. Let's just say it like that. Hey, we have some more workers available. Probably because children have grown up. Lovely. 2 seconds. Okay, I've got some food and stuff. Because my parents came home from vacation. Either way though, yeah, that does mean that I'm going to do this in the next episode, because we already have an episode of 40 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's long enough for this game. And yeah, I do really want to thank everybody for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the notification bell, and also let me know your favorites in the comments down below. My favorite game currently, really, I must say, it's this one. This game, it just has my heart, you know. It's so good, it's so fun, it's perfect. Anyways, thank you so much. Hope you have a wonderful day, and until the next time. Bye bye, bye bye, bye. Bye.